Another aspect of Vygotsky's theory is that he gave play a lot of importance in the cognitive development of children. He said that when children are playing, they get an opportunity to do a lot more than what they can do in their regular lives, because they can experiment with various types of interactions, they can make up rules, they can use symbols, and they can use their creativity during play. Therefore, play is extremely important in the cognitive development of a child. Vygotsky gives a lot of importance to play in the cognitive development of a child, and more specifically, make-believe play, because he says that make-believe play helps in the development of symbolic thought and self-regulation. So first of all, what is this make-believe play? Make-believe play is where the child is pretending to be somebody else. The child might pretend to be a doctor or a policeman or a postman or a driver. And children are not just using their creativity in this make-believe play, they are also learning how to make rules and how to interact with each other. And make-believe play helps in the development of symbolic thoughts and self-regulation. So what is the symbolic thought? Well, symbolic thought is nothing but the ability to use words or images to make mental representations of real-world objects and to send and receive information. For example, if I say the word fire, then you are mentally imagining a fire in your mind. So you are using a mental image to understand what I am talking. And if I say fire, you can also use a word FIRE. Right? The words FIRE are not physically a fire, but those words are symbols to represent a fire. Therefore, when we use some words or images to represent some real world objects, like a tree, if I write TREE, that doesn't become a tree, but those words, those letters represent a tree. Therefore, I'm using a word or an image to represent a real world object. Therefore, symbolic thought is where we use some words or images to send and receive information to understand things. And then comes self-regulation. So self-regulation is a very simple concept. If you are able to sit in one place and watch this video for the duration without getting distracted, then you are practicing self-regulation. So now children are able to practice self-regulation to a small extent because children get distracted very easily. But still, if a child is able to sit in one place, especially during make-believe play, and do a particular task. For example, if the child is pretending to be a doctor, then the child is operating on a toy baby, and the child will play that game for a duration of maybe 30 minutes or 40 minutes without getting distracted. Therefore, the child is practicing self-regulation through this make-believe play. Therefore, make-believe play helps in the cognitive development of a child through the development of symbolic thought and through self-regulation.